Hello, my fellow Guardians! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to Destiny 2 here in Season of the Seraph Week 5, meaning that the quest has, well, it probably will continue here with the exoframe, and we've got some new challenges to look at. So let's start with those and move on to the quest after that. So Week 5, yeah, not really been busy in Week 4, but we got more than a weapon of 5. So we just need to complete it, defeat Hive, and taking combatants anywhere in the system. 250 combatants defeated. We got a highest battleground 4. I think that it's 4. In highest battleground playlist, complete heists and defeat champions. 25 battlegrounds completed. And we do need to beat 5 champions. We got claim rewards, complete the highest battleground in under 12 minutes. Already done that one. Umbral focusing 2. Focus Season of the Seraph weapon or armor engrams at the exoframe in the helm. And then claim rewards, acquire the Velix X, so the seasonal pulse rifle. Already did that one, so got that one. And then presumably next week or the week after that, we will need to go for those skins, right? For the pulse rifle. We already got the Gambit one, so I still need to do the Vanguard one and then the Crucible one. Iron Banner is this week back as well, so it makes sense that we do have a challenge for Iron Banner. Complete Iron Banner matches earn bonus progress for wins. And Fell and Fallen, defeat Fallen and Hive bosses in strikes or Vanguard playlists. Hive bosses defeated 5, Fallen bosses defeated 5. So yeah, a couple strikes and that should be done. Pretty straightforward, and it's only 7 challenges for this week. For the weekly quest, or for the reset for the quest, more than a weapon, step 35 out of 54. 54, yeah. Speak to Rasputin at the exoframe in the helm. Let's do just that and see what he has to say.
Welcome, Guardian. I have completed my assessment of my current functional capabilities.
Okay, that's good.
Despite my newfound ability to communicate with you, key elements of my code remain incomplete. I would be unable to take command of the warsats, even if I were uploaded to the network. No submine cores remain for reintegration. Our only option is to continue collating ancillary submine data for my reconstruction algorithm. In summary, we must stay the course. Breach the vaults. Retrieve and reintegrate the submine data. Soon, the warsats will once again be humanity's to wield.
I kind of have a feeling that his voice is getting more scrambled. It might be my imagination, but sometimes it's like there's still a hint in there for the one we beat out. Let's accept the quest. Let's see what we need to do. Speak to Osiris at the holo projector in the helm for the first step. And of course, we got infiltrator gear unlocked, which we are gonna take a look at in the next episode. Probably gonna take tactical armor, because that will mean that we can actually go into the Seraph mission and actually check out that last room. And also check out how we can take reduced damage from traps and laser barriers. Right now, laser barriers kind of one-shot us. So it's possible that they no longer actually one-shot us, but just damage us really, really hard, right? But yeah, that's kind of for the next adventure. We are gonna pick up... Oh, I actually need to check out my list. Yeah, we're gonna just pick up Ikelos. This is the first weapon I actually want for this season as well. So let's pick up that one, and then holoprojector communication device. Let's interact.
The Warmind speaks. His archives are incomplete, as is his memory. There's a figment seeded in that recollecting mind, where my visions might find purchase. The pieces are scattered on the floor before me. I see them like points of starlight. They form a constellation, but my eye cannot yet draw the lines.
Okay.
Nephele Stronghold is a term that appears multiple times throughout the submine's caches. Each time I read it, I hear it whispered in Savathun's voice. Anna recognizes the term Nephele, transcribed from a temporal disturbance on Mars. Recognition was all she had to offer.
It's something.
But Rasputin must know. Asking the right question could unlock everything. I need time to submit my inquiries to Rasputin, to find convincing proof for Ikora. Time we do not have. Zivor Roth's assault on the Warminds network is no coincidence. She is far more tactician than brute. I underestimated her once. I won't be afforded another mistake. Our next move must be certain.
I'll make sure to actually complete the objective. So let's accept and see what we get for the new step. Spend Seraph keys codes to unlock a Seraph chest, so 500 that we are gonna need to spend. Like,
You're in the thick, Guardian. Hive, taken. Pretty sure they know you're coming now. Then there's no time to waste.
I think this is the same vocals that we already heard. I always kind of want to check if there's like nothing new that they're saying. Why do I still have two behind me? Hey, dude. Alright, let's continue the mission. Let's spend some Seraph keys and see where this mission leads us. Whoop, almost died there.
Well fought, Lightbearer.
Your inflection suggests pleasure. The Guardian's performance has met your expectations.
Is that so surprising?
I understand they are quite high.
Yeah, Marasov's expectations are quite high. So yeah, we do get Rasputin now at the end for a conversation here. So quest completed, and we also got our seasonal challenge completed for the champions that we need to defeat. So I think there are six or seven champions in one run. So combatants defeated, almost done. I should have killed a couple more actually. Actually be able to complete this quest, and I speak to Elsie Bray at the holo projector in the helm. Let's head back to the helm and see what she has to say.
Guardian, I worry for Anna. She is more like Clovis than she would like to admit.
Focused on her work.
Obsessed with doing what she's decided is right. A compulsion to achieve her goal no matter the cost.
Yeah.
I've seen where that path can lead. I don't want that for her. I don't want to have to stop her. If there's one constant in all the possible futures I've seen, it's fear. And I'm tired of being afraid.
Then don't be.
Afraid to live, afraid to lose, afraid to trust.
Afraid to live?
And yet, I came to place my trust in you on Europa. Perhaps it's time I did the same with Anna. She deserves it.
There you
At
go.
least in that respect, she's nothing like Clovis at all.
And what does this actually bring more to the season except for sisterly love? Well, sisterly love is important, right? Alright, let's accept and see where this leads. Speak to Rasputin at the exoframe in the helm. Alright. Yeah, it really didn't bring anything new to the storyline. More than, well, basically the frustrations we already know she had. And that's infiltrator gear, no. More than a weapon. As Rasputin reconstruction progresses, he reflects on how to reintegrate of the he reflects on how the reintegration of the submind has altered his own personality. He now sees himself as humanity once saw him, an all-seeing savior in the sky, a mechanical war god of their own making. Perhaps I am not unlike Sivu or Roth in that regard, he muses. Wait, what? Don't joke about that. Rasputin assures you, however, that he wields his power to protect humanity. Once he is fully restored, he will ensure that the Rothborn threat is eliminated. Okay, let's pick the rewards up and see what we get. As more submind data is reintegrated into Rasputin, he comes ever closer to regaining the ability to take control of the war sets and has been monitoring yada yada yada. So basically what he's saying is come back next week. I think. And this has to be like the least interesting. Let's pick all these up. There we go. This has to be the least interesting like part of the season storyline this week that there is. So Rasputin will contact you once he has an update on the reconstruction effort. The quest will progress next weekly reset. There we go. But as every week, we do have an interaction here. So let's see who is talking to who this week.
Think of each Vex Hobgoblin like a starship. The crew works together to pilot it, but it doesn't mean the crew all share one mind.
Or the same ideals. This aligns with observations I've made in the Infinite Forest, where aberrant Vex were quarantined and destroyed. Aberrant in that they moved against a consensus. Aberrant in ideology. The Vex may seem unified, but they're divided into a number of factions.
Just like us.
Tell me, as someone who has traveled time in a circle, are our divisions so clear in every cycle of history?
No. Nothing is ever clear, no matter how many times history repeats itself. Choice is always the knife we fall on. Our own choices, each and every time, seem to be what dooms us.
Always?
Not always, but too often. We fracture, we fail, and the wheel turns again.
We, constrained to linear time, do not have the ability to learn from our future mistakes. You, however, not to put the burden of all this on you, but it feels as though the Traveler has a plan for you. We just can't see it yet.
It could make the plan a little clearer.
Do you feel you've learned enough? Collectively over your journey to prevent our end? Or will we be having this conversation again someday?
I don't know. We've never had this conversation before, so...
That was my question as well.
I suppose there's a first time for everything.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that was... The second he said it, it was like... Did you have this conversation already? Or is this something new that you already had? Because this is something new. This timeline already is moving in a different direction than the timeline she actually... Well, all of the timelines she actually ever saw. So, I guess in that perspective, we're moving into... Sorry, Rasputin. I know I'm moving you up and down, up and down, up and down. So, what has Rasputin got for us? He's got the Infiltrator gear unlocked for the next episode. And then also, should you choose to accept it, part 2, where we can get the second... Well, catalyst for our exotic, right? So I presume for this one, we're gonna need to... well, we're gonna do this in a different episode, of course, but we're probably gonna need to do Legend again. And let's see for the updates for this week. Seraph key codes, maximum quantity of Seraph key codes, high stat piece of armor, exoframe bounty reward, Seraph key codes, focus high stat armor, complete rates, there's attorney, no. Terrific umbral energy. Umbral energy is actually... I'm not really sure which one I need to take now, because I got all the ones that I actually want for my red borders. I think I want to like upgrade it, and then with the second upgrade that I can do, get the Seraph key codes. And then work my way down to maybe get high stat piece of armor every week in Battlegrounds. Seraph key codes. I kind of feel like having more Seraphic Umbral energy might become important for focusing more weapons. Key codes and then an increase in the key codes. Yeah, let's go with this one. And then next upgrade we are gonna go with Seraph key code capacity. And there we go. Oh, we do have one more thing. Come on, give me a red border. No, and no red border. Anyway, guys, this is where I'm gonna wrap up this episode. I'm gonna sit my ass down where I started this episode. And, well, start recording on the next one already. If you want to see more of my Let's Play here in Destiny 2 or any other game I might play on my channel, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.